Alright, so I'm out here today with my life tent, which is a Mylar tent, basically the same as the emergency blankets. And I had someone comment on my channel that emergency blankets are no good below 50 degrees. Today's current temperature is about 12 degrees. And you can see snow, ice everywhere, very cold. So we're gonna set this thing up and see what it does. It's very simple. It's just the tent itself and a little hank of paracord. Hang it between a couple of trees. Your tent stays on the ground. You stake down the corners and boom, Bob's your uncle. Alright, so I've got the live tent set up in the backyard here. You can see I've got the cordage strung through. The instructions said to use rocks or some heavy objects, so I just grabbed some random junk I had laying around the yard to put on the corners just to weight it down a bit. And I've gotten good and properly cold setting this thing up. My attire currently, I set this up as if I were going to be taken off guard, not prepared. So I'm wearing tennis shoes, jeans, no under layers, and then white t-shirt, button-up shirt, and this kind of medium weight zip-up jacket that is Sherpa lined. So I'm gonna go ahead and crawl in and see how much I think this life tent would contribute to my ability to stay alive. Upon initial entry, there's a noticeable reduction in wind, which is very helpful. I will say, however, that the ground contact is extremely cold on my knees. So you could stay in here for a little while to take shelter in a wind type situation. But honestly, I will give credit that it's better than no shelter, but you are not gonna want to stay like this without some form of a ground pad or inflatable air mattress or something to break ground contact, because you will freeze to death like this. Now, I do have an alternative solution that we'll explore next. Also, one thing I want to mention about this is that it is highly visible, so in a rescue situation that's really going to work in your favor. It's got both the reflective metallic look on the inner lining and this bright glow orange on the exterior there. So it's really going to be a huge help to you in the woods if you're looking to stand out. So if you remember in my survival bag video, I said I always keep a hammock in my bag. So my alternative solution was to hang my hammock and sort of wrap myself in this as if it were a sleeping bag. This is much more comfortable, keeps me off the ground. I've got enough room that I can have a little air hole here. So this is very comfortable. I feel like I could survive in this for several days with no problems, even in these temperatures at 12 degrees outside. So just wanted to let you know that Mylar is a very good option for survival as long as you have a way to break ground contact.